Hello, YouTube Nation. This is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. It is November 18th, 2025. It is a Tuesday. And I thought I'd put a quick video together today, run down what's going on in the shop, and then update premiums. No changes in premiums or inventory levels from yesterday. Gold's been super volatile. This morning it kissed $4,000 and now it's back up to $4,048. Silver's hanging tough around $50.50 per ounce. What is going on in the shop yesterday? Holy cow, were we busy. There were so many people bringing in gold yesterday to sell, whether it was scrap gold or bullion products. And I can tell you guys and gals, a lot of them were selling it because, unfortunately, they're broke and they're selling the last bits of whatever they have of value to help get them through the next month or two. Unfortunately, what happens after that, I don't know. A lot of people, right now we're in tax season, real estate tax season here in the state of Florida. So a lot of transactions are going towards that. And then just daily necessities of life. People are selling their goods to cover those costs. It's kind of it's a crazy time, to be honest with you. We did a ton of transactions yesterday across the counter. Super proud of my crew. All the tickets got entered into the system last night on time. We stayed late. Yesterday was a big 13-hour day here for me. But we got everything locked in. All the checks and payments that you guys sent us from the purchase orders have all been processed. If you send in checks, they're deposited. We got your packages together. We'll ship them when the 2-week holds up. All the electronic payments received have been shipped or prepped to ship. Will go out today. So I'm super excited about that. Our crew was rocking and rolling all day yesterday. We received a ton of packages in the mail yesterday. UPS, FedEx, and USPS. Every single one of them have been processed, payment initiated. Either checks have been mailed or are going out today, e-check sent. Or if it was for a trade, the traded materials are going out today. The postal worker is like, wow, you guys got a lot of packages today. And I was like, yeah, part of it's just this time of the year. It's getting closer to the holidays, so more people are going to need money, so they're sending us in more stuff. But she's making multiple trips back and forth from her truck to bring it into the shop. It was kind of, it was interesting when that doesn't happen every single day. And then FedEx and UPS also dropping off. So hey, on that note, if you guys are going to ship us material, we'll be glad to take care of it for you. I would recommend doing it like right now, or wait until after Thanksgiving to ship it in, just to make sure that it securely arrives. Next week is obviously Thanksgiving, and when there's a break in the action due to a holiday or whatever else, that's when the packages tend to it can get squirrely out there. So I definitely recommend doing it right now, or wait until after the holiday to ship. And on that note, that's what we are going to do. We're going to do all of our shipping this week. We won't do any shipping next week at all for the holiday. And then we'll resume shipping the following week after Thanksgiving. But next week we will not be doing any shipping. So just keep that in mind. So bought a ton of gold, scrap and bullion yesterday. Not a lot of silver. I think we only bought maybe 1,500 ounces of silver yesterday, maybe 1,600 ounces in that ballpark, which is kind of slow in the way of silver for us. But just a ton of scrap gold, which we paid 90% of value on, and then a lot of gold bullion, both eagles and a lot of foreign gold. Didn't see much in the way of buffaloes yesterday, but well stocked on eagles, and bought a ton of foreign gold yesterday. So that was fun. Yesterday was a great day. It was a lot of fun. It was just steady, non-stop grind. And what I love about those days is that it's like a time warp in here. You look, you start the day, it's 9 a.m. You open the door, and then you're just busy right out the gate. And then all of a sudden you look up at the clock, and it's like, wow, it's 11:30. And It's like, oh man. And then you just go back to work, right? And then you look at the clock again. It's like, holy shit, it's 2 o'clock. I should eat something. And then in a couple hours, it's, you're closing the door. So that's what is super fun about days like yesterday. I expect as we get closer to Christmas, that's going to be the norm. It's been rocking and rolling in here for the last 4 or 5 months anyways, but I think it's just going to get even more insane. Don't worry. We got the caffeine flowing, had a great workout today. The weather is perfect here. It is super fun to get a workout in right now just because the weather is so awesome. And we got the caffeine flowing, and we are ready for business, folks. Whatever we can do for you, please reach out to the shop. I recommend reaching out to our email, info@igscoin.com. If it's something that we can help you with, we'll be happy to do so, as long as it's of mutual benefits for both you and us. All right, Thanksgiving, yes, so talk about that. I've been asked what our hours are going to be on Thanksgiving. I'm going to get a more definite answer on that today. Definitely going to be open normal hours Monday and Tuesday for sure. No change there. Wednesday and Friday I'm not sure of yet. But Friday is going to come down to most likely whether the wholesalers are going to be open so I can lock stuff in. If I can't do that on Friday, I probably will be closed. But I'm going to hammer that out this morning. All right, so without further ado, let's run down these premiums real quick and get you guys and gals on your way to enjoy this great Tuesday. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, on bars, gold bars, that is, we pay 98% of value. Fractional foreign gold, we pay 98% of melt on that. What are we talking about there? We're talking about the old foreign gold such as sovereigns, ducats, coronas, pesos, lira, marks, francs, any of that type of good material. 98% of melt, also including fractional modern versions of the gold bullion products out there like fractional maples, Krugerrands, kangaroos, pandas, that type of material, 98% of melt. Ungraded pre-33 gold, 98% of melt, even some graded pre-33 gold. And then the $5 and $10 gold commitments from the U.S. Mint, we pay 98% of melt on those. Now, for the short time being, we're going to continue paying 99% on 1 ounce foreign golds, including maple leaves, K-Rands, Roos, pandas, Australian nuggets, Britannias, and Philharmonic. So for the time being, 99% on 1 ounce gold foreign coins. They're fractional counterparts. We're going to pay 98% of melt on those, but the 1 ounce, 99%. I'm just trying to help bridge the gap for the real estate taxes, Christmas, impending health insurance premium hikes, all that type of material is going on right now. So just for the short term, probably through Christmas, 99% on these 1 ounce gold foreign coins. Fractional gold eagles now. 1/10 ounce gold eagles, we're buying at melt plus 3%, selling at melt plus 6%. Quarters, we're buying at melt plus 2%. Halves, we're buying at melt. We are out of 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce gold eagles. We do have quantity of 1/10 ounce gold eagles in the shop. 1 ounce gold eagles, we are buying them at spot minus 1% and selling them at spot plus 2%. We have quantity of these if you are interested. Gold buffaloes, we have some, not a ton, but some. We're still buying these at spot plus 1% and selling them at spot plus 4%. Platinum eagles, we have in quantity. We are buying at spot plus $50 per ounce and selling at spot plus $95 per ounce for 1 ounce platinum eagles. All right, coal silver dollars. We're buying them at 34 and selling them at 37. Coals and Junk 90 are definitely our best sellers silver-wise here in the shop as of late. So if you're looking for coal silver dollars, we got them. These are random common day piece dollars and Morgan silver dollars. Again, these are in coal conditions. Please do not ask for specific years or specific types. They come in random, folks. They go out random. All right, junk silver, we're buying at spot minus $5 per ounce and selling at spot minus $3.50 per ounce. That's for your 1964 and before. Silver dimes, quarters, and halves. Got plenty of dimes and quarters in the shop. Low on halves, not a lot in the way of halves. but a bunch of silver, dimes, and quarters. If you order junk 90, just assume that's what it's going to be, dimes and or quarters. All right, junk 40, we buy it at spot minus $6 per ounce and sell it at spot minus $4 per ounce. What are we talking about here? 1965 to 1970 Kennedy half dollars. Junk 40 is what we call it, folks. We got junk 90 and we got junk 40. We got a lot of junk in our trunk right now, folks. So if you're interested in junk 40, we buy it at spot minus 6 and sell it at spot minus 4. All right, generic silver, we're buying it at spot minus $2.50 per ounce and selling it at spot minus $1 per ounce. We have 1 ounce bars and 1 ounce rounds live in the shop. Handful of bars. We got plenty of rounds though. We got some 5 ounce bars, some 10 ounce silver bars in the shop, even a couple 100 ounce silver bars if interested. We buy a generic silver at spot minus $2.50 per ounce and sell it at spot minus $1 per ounce. Off quality silver eagles, we're buying them at spot and selling them at spot plus $1 per ounce. So these are going to be coins that are random in date. They will have milk spots on them, surface abrasions, could be colorized, this overtoning, scruffiness in nature, just not material we consider retail friendly. We buy them at spot, sell them at spot plus $1 per ounce. Now, retail friendly silver eagles, nice coins, we buy at the spot price of silver and sell at spot plus $2 per ounce. This is for solid date tubes of retail friendly American silver eagles. These coins will not have surface abrasions on them or milk spots on them. These are going to be nice, clean coins. 20 comes to a tube. They'll all be the same exact date, and they will not have milk spots or surface abrasions on them. So retail friendly. We buy them at spot, sell them at spot plus $2 per ounce. All right, folks, what are we not buying right now? Unfortunately, we're still not buying sterling silver or world alloyed silver or war nickels. Once the refineries start opening back up and accepting this at a rate that we can do that, we will resume purchasing it. But at this time, unfortunately, we are not buying it. It is on the no buy, no fly list for the time being. All right, how do we accept payment? We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, scrap gold at 90% of its value, and personal checks with a 2-week hold up to $7,500 in value. So personal checks only, folks, not money orders, not bank checks, none of that type of material, just your personal check is what we take with a 2-week hold up to $7,500. Other than that, it's cash, wire, Zelle, and scrap gold. So what are we talking about with scrap gold? We're talking about this type of material right here. Old 8 karat, 9, 14, 10, 18, 22, 24 karat gold jewelry. Stuff laying in the bottom of your jewelry box you don't wear anymore, you can't wear, you don't like it. Detest the person that gave it to you, whatever may be the case. We will turn that into cash money for you at 90% of its value, or you can apply that towards a trade of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. So you got old class rings, chains, earrings, old wedding bands, bracelets, necklaces, chains, tie clips, any of that type of material, old cufflinks. We will turn that into cash money for you at 90%, or you can, again, apply that towards the trade of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. All right, shipping. We have a $3,000 minimum order for shipping. We do ship, we do not charge for shipping, so it's free shipping and handling. Just understand it's a $3,000 minimum order. We can be reached at info@igscoin.com, and we only ship to your local FedEx ship center. All right, guys and gals, if there's anything we can do for you, please reach out to the shop. We'll be happy to help. You guys have a great day, and we'll be in touch. Thank you.